It's Wednesday afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. So we've been going over arpeggios, or I have gone over some arpeggios with you guys. So, as I said before, you want to be able to play them slow, right? This is part 5. This is probably the last one I'm going to do. But, on this one, you're just going to see common types of sweeps that people do all the time. Alright, so that was just a little bit, a demonstration kind of the arpeggios that I've gone over. I know it's not perfect, right? I know it's maybe, my timing might be off a little bit. But the whole main purpose of that is that, if you're taking the whole arpeggio route pretty serious, then kind of that, all the parts I've shown you are going to culminate into what I'm doing right now, right? Now, obviously, if you have a metronome going, you can kind of time it up a little better. But like I said, as long as you get your turnaround correct, right? Then they're not super difficult. As I said before, this. That's a difficult arpeggio sweep, but you're not going to really do it that much. So, like I said, the whole main thing I'm just going on here real quick for is just so I'm not just talking the talk, right? I'm walking the walk. I've been doing it for a while. So, even though it might not be the sound exactly timed perfectly, if your pick is too light, then it's going to be so you can't hear the note articulated very well, right? Like I said, I realize that this isn't perfect, okay? I know that. But the whole point I'm trying to get across is just that if you take all all the alternate picking, right, and a little bit of the tremolo picking, if you start getting all that down, all this stuff, all that kind of stuff will fall in line. It won't be that hard anymore, right? But if you don't get your alternate picking down, if you get all that, if you get, these are advanced things that I'm talking about here. This isn't, you know, there's your basic pentatonic, right? So this is like taking that and advancing beyond it, right? So once again, if you take the alternate picking exercise, right, just 12, 13, 15 on the B, 12 on the E, right? And then as you progress along, you can go 12. Okay, then you add the 14. That's just basically E minor, Aeolian, right? Okay, and obviously we know it's E because we're starting on the 12th fret. So, therefore, we are in our E minor pentatonic box, right? And the end of it could be, theoretically, you know, could be Mixolydian if you really want to break it down. There's a lot of different avenues you can take to get there, but, you know, make no mistake, whether you're playing pattern by position or the modes in general, it's all the same. They all run, all the notes all run into each other, right? So, you know, that's the whole point. Like, you'll notice if you're playing in the modes a lot, you'll see the boxes, you know, that Chris Jetboy talks about. You'll say, oh wow, if I instead these two notes, I've got this mode or that mode or Phrygian, or you know what I mean. Just so, not to get this confused with anything else, but I'm just putting that out there so you understand that, you know, it's not something that's just going to come overnight. It's going to take time, and you need the alternate pick. I mean, really, seriously, you have to alternate pick really well. And then, even with my, you know, sloppiness, I could still, you know, I can still do a little bit, a few things that are, you know, they're okay. So, anyway, with all that being said, thanks to all new subscribers.